how'd the discount double check work for you?
Great. State Farm combined my home and auto, so saved me big. Just wish I double checked those 80s throwback uniforms, so. One for you. Cannot believe I found your size. Whoop. Look at that, huh? Could have sworn he said the 1880s. You liked them though, right?
No, I didn't.
It pays to double check. Save when you combine your home and auto insurance.
Got some folding to do.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Someone's sandbagging.
I'd be tired too. You paid my claim in 1 day when I got hurt.
1 day? Serious hustle.
Serious duck.
In just 1 day, we process approve and pay. 1 day pay, only from Aflac.
Pizza Hut has made pizza and breadsticks even more awesome because now they're together as one. And with these two amazing dipping sauces, it got me thinking, everything is better together.
May have a few wrinkles to work out.
2 times the flavor, 2 times the fun. Bring home the flavor with the Twisted Crust Pizza and 2 dipping sauces. Add a 2-liter Pepsi for $1. Only at Pizza Hut.
How's the wife?
It's good. It's good.
Isn't it? I think that's it.
This is Crystal. Her dream is to be a roller derby girl.
Hey, Chip, how'd the discount double check work for you?
Great. State Farm combined my home and auto, so saved me big. Just wish I double checked those 80s.
I love my boots broken, I love my camo hat. Don't mind a little paint on my jeans, yeah, I roll like that. I love driving my truck across the railroad track. If you hit it too quick, it'll hit you right back. I love a fresh cut field with the first frost on. How it shines like gold when the sun turns on. I love the sound of them wheels, my baby singing along when the boys of summer comes on. I love my small town world, I love a country girl, I love a Friday night. Man, I love this life, sound of an old dirt road.
Plan on brightening up your home or office atmosphere? Need to warm or cool down the environment in your space? Then stop down to 130 North Main Street in Winter, South Dakota to visit with Kutra Electric. Bob and his crew will shed some light with quality advice and direction on your next project. And when they see your vision for your next project, you can count on Kutra Electric's highly skilled team of professional servicemen to come in and get the job done in a fast and courteous fashion. And remember, we provide the same quality service for a single light repair as we would for new construction or remodel. Kutra Electric remains committed to brightening the lives of the families of.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
10 fingers, 10 toes. That's what the doctors look for when we're born. Most of us use our fingers each and every day and don't even think about it. In fact, I bet you're sending a text right now. Frostbite is a medical condition in which localized damage is caused due to freezing. Grossenberg Implement wants you to keep all 10 fingers safe from frostbite this winter. Stop into any Grossenberg Implement and pick up a pair of John Deere gloves and save 10%. After all, you have to text, right?
Pizza Hut has made pizza and breadsticks even more awesome because now they're together as one. And with these two amazing dipping sauces, it got me thinking, everything is better together.
may have a few wrinkles to work out.
2 times the flavor, 2 times the fun. Bring home the flavor with the Twisted Crust Pizza and 2 dipping sauces at a 2-liter Pepsi for $1. Only at Pizza Hut.
How's the wife?
She's good. It's good.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top-grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or, for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior Athletics. And we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service. And the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out on West Highway 18 in Winter for personal consultation.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No. Nope.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you. 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Sassy Spurs Boutique at 121 East 2nd Street on the 4 Lanes has expanded. Stop in Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. or on Saturdays from 10 to 2 to check out our Western apparel and footwear for men, women's, kids, and infants. Sassy Spurs features Twisted X boots, hooey caps, wallets, and apparel, Cowgirl Tough and Be Tough apparel, Stetson and Resistol hats and Resistol apparel, and Corky's footwear. Need some bling to go with your new threads? Shop our expanding lines of jewelry, purses, belts, buckles, and boot polish. It's all available under one roof at Sassy Spurs on the 4 Lanes, and shipping is...
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockjen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local. Do you hear that sweet sound driving down the road? You know the one, silent. WW Tire Service in Winter strives to deliver you a quality driving experience. They offer a huge selection of tires, ranging from Bridgestone, Firestone, Dayton, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Cooper, and more. But they're more than just tire sales. Their ASE certified technicians are able to care for all of your automotive needs. Batteries, belts, brakes, suspension repair, oil changes, wheel alignments, and much more. Their philosophy is simple. Never promise more than you can deliver, and
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Welcome to Winter for tonight's girls basketball makeup action between the Winter Lady Warriors and the Miller Lady Rustlers. Bob Connett and Jarrell Tebrick bringing the game tonight on winterwarriorslive.com. Again, kind of a makeup game here, weathered out from Monday night, if I remember correctly.
Yep, that's correct.
So not a huge crowd by any means, and a little bit of an earlier start as well. I'm assuming we'll probably see some people rolling in here about 7 o'clock when we're in the middle of the third quarter, anticipating the game hitting stride, and we'll be most of the way done.
I was certainly surprised when Betsy says the JV game is about over, and I'm like, oh,
yes,
I need to get up there.
So we're here bringing the game to you tonight. Basketball game between a team that's having a really nice season and one that's really kind of struggling so far. The Winter Lady Warriors, in spite of coming off a loss last night to a really, really talented Mount Vernon Plankinton team, they have a 10-4 record coming into the ball game tonight and sitting pretty well in their region at this point. Miller comes in with an 0-10 record. A very young team when you look at their roster. Freshman, sophomore. There's a couple juniors. There's an 8th grader, sophomore, and then 4 seniors. So they've had some ups and downs thus far in the season. More downs by the look of the record there. They will be starting tonight. Shaylee Wardell, she's a 5'3" junior, number 22. Callie Runke, a 5'5" junior, number 24. Shay Knox, a 5'9" senior, number 40. Tia Pulowski, she's a 5'7" senior, number 50. And Tasha, I think that's how you pronounce that. Tasha? That's how we're going to pronounce it.
Yeah, I'll go with that, Bob.
Tasha Blasdell, she's a 5'8" senior as well. Standard starters for Coach Larry Aker. That is Haley Halverson, a senior, Sydney Fritz, senior, Kylie Horseman, a senior, Bailey Vollmer, a senior, and Allison Cox, a senior. Cox kind of runs things from the point. Halverson and Fritz on the wings, as well as Vollmer and Horseman, more of a post player. We're going to break for 90 seconds for our national anthem.
There's a new sheriff. There's a new sheriff in the Wild West. Wild West Gas has now reopened under new management.
It's the same old location, but with a new, fresh set of smiling faces, ready to welcome you each time you stop on by. Located at 865 West 2nd on the 4 lanes, Wild West Gas is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. and Sundays from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. As with any C-store sheriff, Wild West Gas is armed with the finest selection of beverages, snacks, and gas. Stop in and...
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere. Locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University, where anything is possible.
Tip was controlled by Sydney Fritz to Bailey Vollmer, but Vollmer has it stolen away.
Shaylee Wordle with the steal, and her shot up on her end of things no good.
And Cox clears the rebound down in the corner to Vollmer. Post to Horseman, turnaround floater, misses. Rebound pulled out of there by Wordell. 7:32 to go. We don't have a camera on the clock, so Jarrell and I will be doing our best to keep you updated on our clock situation here tonight. Shot up there by Runke, and then offensive rebound by Blasdell, and she's fouled. Is that on Cox? First one on Allison, first team foul as well. So Blasdell will go to the line and shoot 2 for the Lady Rustlers. First one is up and no good.
Fashionable choice in basketball shoes. Got some purple,
yeah.
bright pink, and a little bit of bright green on the swoosh.
I'm in the corner here and could not see that.
I normally don't notice such things that they stand out on the court. We'll
certainly stands out. Vollmer with the ball up top. Fritz has it on the wing. She centers it.
Yep. Blasdell missed.
Stolen out of there again. Blasdell with the steal. Or pardon me, that was Pulowski with the steal.
Yep. I put that name in your head. I was just going to mention she missed both her free throws, so we're still at 0 here.
There's a travel going to be called on that move on the baseline. That was on Runke. So turnover, Lady Rustlers. Winner with 2 turnovers early, and Miller with their first turnover. Allison Cox, senior point guard, bring the ball up the court. She's having a nice season for the Lady Warriors, averaging about 15 a game. Fritz back to Halverson up top, gets it down to Horseman. The runners missed, and Cox is going to be called for her second foul. So we are 79 ticks into the game, and Allison Cox is going to go to the bench with her second foul of the ball game. That could change things a little bit here for Coach Akerdrill.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, fortunately, he's used to getting some of these other girls in there relatively soon, but on his terms, not on the fact that he's got a senior Cox who leads the team in many categories, out with 2 fouls already and no points on the board.
We'll see how they respond here. Vollmer has spent a lot of time playing that point guard position over the last 3 years as well. So, and Frazier's done a nice job with the junior varsity team. Maddie with the rebound on that missed shot. She'll bring the ball up the court.
Yeah, he doesn't have far to fall when he goes to the bench. That's a fortunate thing. We've got to enjoy the last 3-4 years with our ladies.
Fritz went baseline, and then it looks like there was a little head-to-head contact. Sydney kind of feeling her above her eye.
Take some Tylenol at halftime.
Don't see anything bleeding. Nothing worse than Tanner did to her on a daily basis growing up, if you're listening, Tanner Fritz. Some of us were keeping track.
So 2 minutes in, we're still scoreless. Somebody looking to strike first here. Miller has the ball.
Gabby Kocher into the ball game for the Warriors. She replaces Fritz off the injury. And there is Kaylee Runke breaking the ice for both teams at the 6-minute mark with a 3-pointer, 3-0 Lady Rustlers. That's Vollmer. Kicks it back out to Kocher for 3 from the wing. Misses. Rebound there by Blasdell. Lady Warriors are going to have to do better boxing out and getting rebounds here. It's been kind of a common theme of the year, but this is a team that we need to get a win on.
Knox reloads Runke. This time she's off. A rebound.
Wardell. She's got 3 rebounds already, I believe. And Knox goes to the middle, nothing doing.
Oh.
Turnover. Lady Rustlers, that pass errantly goes out of bounds. So Winter will take over at the 5:19 mark. Sydney Fritz right back into the ballgame. She'll come in for Halverson. So the 5:19 mark of the first quarter, Winter trails 3-0. Your lineup is Frazier at the point with Kocher and Fritz and Vollmer on the perimeter. Horseman in the middle there. Fritz with the 3 misses. Horseman with the rebound. She leaves for Frazier. Maddie misses the bunny. I think she was surprised that it was passed to her, but she got her own rebound.
Not sure what she was thinking on that. Horseman, great job of getting that rebound. And if I was about 3 or 4 inches taller than the person I was passing it to underneath the basket, I'd probably just take that shot. But, I guess nothing like being unselfish.
Foul's going to be called underneath the basket on the inbound attempt there by the Lady Warriors. I believe that was going to go on Shane Knox. And quickly, that's 2 fouls now for the Lady Rustlers as well. The Winter Lady Warriors with 2. Frazier, 3 from the corner, misses. Rebounded there by Pulowski. And the Lady Rustlers bringing it up in a hurry. That's Wardell. Kicks it back out to Knox.
Pay attention to Runke over here on this right side. She's taking a couple threes early. 1 for 2 on those.
Goes to the middle and gets the foul. We'll see who that's called on.
I got Frazier on it. Nope. They did.
Is it on Kylie?
They did call it on her.
Yep, Kylie Horseman called with the foul. That's kind of one of those. There was about 3 girls around there, and I'm not sure who is the aggressor. First free throw for Runke is up and good at the 4:43 mark. 4-0 Lady Rustlers.
And Bob, are we looking at tonight's sluggish start, which, let's face it, unfortunately, most games it kind of seems to go that way for Lady Warriors. They have a tough time getting out of the gates. But anything at all, maybe psychologically or even physically, coming off of just a game, back-to-back game last night, and kind of taking a pounding. I don't know other way to put it really up against. Is that anything to do with tonight, what we're seeing early on, or is it just?
I would think there's got to be some psychological impact there. There's a second chance opportunity, and Shayla Wardell with the basket makes it 7-0 at the 4:19 mark. Getting back to your question, Jarrell, it's just got to. You get kind of dominated like that. Realistically, though, you look at that game last night, and outside of the first 12 minutes or so of the ball game, Winter hung tight with them.
Yeah, they
kind of maintained.
They played a lot closer with them, as you said. Later on.
Coach Aker taking a spirited timeout. We'll break for 30 and bring it back. You're watching and listening to coverage of the Winter Lady Warriors on your home webcast, winterwarriorslive.com.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Back to action. Lady Warriors with Frazier bringing the ball up the court again. Allison Cox on the bench with 2 fouls early in the ball game. First 80 seconds, she had her second foul. There's Vollmer squaring up for a three-pointer. Boom, had a baby. Bailey Vollmer with the three-pointer makes it 7-3. First points for the Lady Warriors at the 3:46 mark.
Nice double team to stop the dribble of Wardell.
Knox to the middle.
They let her get deep penetration. Kind of puts up a awkward shot there in the paint.
Fritz with the runner, off glass, good. Larry Akers timeout seems to be paying dividends for the Winter Lady Warriors with a 3 from Vollmer and then a coast-to-coast rebound and finish from Fritz. There's a steal, and it'll be a jump ball. That should go to Miller as Winter got the tip.
Oh, it's going to go to Winter.
Really? Oh, was there a jump? Okay.
I missed it too, Bob. I was just sitting here scratching my head a little bit too.
I thought we were getting a little luck there. Frazier with the ball up top, leaves for Vollmer over to Fritz. Left side center there. At the top of the key. To Kocher. Nice baseline move off glass. Misses, gets her own rebound. Puts that in, and all of a sudden it's 7-7 now. It is at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter.
Here come the Lady Warriors. Right back into it.
Horseman nearly with the steal. Wardell gets it, and she goes
Off her
past
foot.
Kylie, but it's going to be off of her own foot, and it'll be a turnover. Lady Rustlers. So Winners put 7 points on the board in about a minute here, plus forced a couple turnovers. Fritz from 3 on the wing. That's long, and rebounded there by Annie Keeter. She's a sophomore off the bench here for Miller. Knox with a wraparound layup, misses. Wardell with the rebound, air ball, misses Kocher, and we're heading the other way with the Lady Warriors a chance to take their first lead of the ball game. Kocher, nice give to Fritz off glass, and she's going to be fouled there. I believe that's going to go on Tia Pulowski, the senior. Kind of shook him out of a coma there, didn't?
Yeah, I was gonna say not always is the timeout that effective, but certainly this one was great to see them come out and just instant change in the way they're playing out there.
That's Pulaski's second foul, or pardon me, Knox, her second foul. So she goes to the bench. So one of Miller's starters with 2, as well as Allison Cox for Winner, and Fritz misses both free throws. That's
pretty uncommon.
Yeah, not routine for her. She's a good free throw shooter. Wardell has it up top, hounded there by Frazier. Chloe Bartles into the ball game as well, and that three-pointer is blocked. Horseman right there leaves for Bartles, and a not so graceful left-hand layup is successful.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was worried that didn't have a chance the way it looked coming out of her hand there, but. Nice job by Bartles to get the bucket or the points on
and run the floor, yeah. So 9-7 Lady Warriors with the lead. Wardell, she's in trouble down baseline. Back to Runke. Winner in that attacking 2-3 zone defense right now. 1:43 to go in the first quarter. 9-7 Lady Warriors. And Frazier's going to be called for the foul about 23 feet from the hoop.
2 very aggressive defenders out there in the front 2, and Frazier and Bartles. They're both pretty quick and definitely very feisty. You know, they like to attack the ball, get right after their player they're defending.
A couple girls that are seeing increasing minutes as the year's going on for sure. There's Horseman getting a hand on one and gets another steal. Kylie having a nice ball game so far. Frazier nearly has it stolen, but there's a wide open Kocher from the wing. In and out, misses. Battle for the rebound. Runke comes out of there with it for the Lady Rustlers. And she will give to number 14, Carly Beckett. She's a sophomore into the ball game. Wardell down on the block. Pulaski, nothing but trouble there. And there's another rebound for Horseman.
Picks up her dribble right away.
Frazier down in the corner to Bartles. Ooh.
Have a slow bounce pass down to Bartles. It seemed like it took forever for her to get it, and then at that point the defender was all over, and kind of a risky pass on the baseline gets tipped out of bounds.
Kind of bobbled the catch there, and that kind of threw her timing off. Hannah LeCompte into the ball game for the Lady Warriors. Hook shot.
All right.
Count it.
Any way you can get it.
Nice play by Kylie Horseman with the right-handed hook shot off the spin there, and she gets the foul. That is going to be called on number 50, Tia Pulaski. I tried to give her the last one. Now she gets it. So 14 fouls for both teams. Horseman knocks down her free throw as well.
53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Winner on a 12-0 run after Miller started things off 7-0.
That timeout was taken at the 4:04 mark, like you just said, 7-0 at that time. So since then, Taylor 2 halves. Wardell gets away with the double dribble there to the lane, leaves for Keeter. She's in trouble, and Sydney Fritz gets a hand on that. Ball will stay with Miller on the alternating possession. Looks like Keeter thought about it for about half a second too long, and by that time Sydney was all over her. Runke with it up top in the corner to Beckett, pardon me. Oh, there's another travel. That's the second one called on Runke tonight. Tries to use that head fake and gets the feet going before the dribble. So Frazier will bring the ball up the court. There's about half a second difference between the shot clock and game clock right now at 30 seconds.
Hannah LeCompte and Sydney Hollenbeck in the game for the ladies.
Fritz with the floater and count it. Foul and the hoop and the harm. Sydney Fritz with the basket. Her fourth point of the night. And looks like Pulaski now will go to the bench with her second foul. So 2 starters for the Lady Rustlers on the bench. Oh, my book's getting all screwed up, Drell. I gave those 2 to Fiala. Now I'll get this squared away. Fritz misses another free throw. So score remains 14-7, 16 seconds to go. Wardell in trouble, gets it to Beckett. Nice move to the middle, and she's going to get called for the double dribble. The double dribble must have immediately preceded the slap. Sydney Holland back into the ball game for the final seconds of the quarter here. Frazier with it. Leaves for Hollenbeck. 3-pointer is high off the rim. No good. 14-7 your score at the end of one. You're watching and listening to coverage of your Winter Lady Warriors on your home webcast, winterwarriorslive.com.
Frontier Motors. Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Welcome back to the Armory. First possession of the second quarter for the Lady Warriors. Sydney Fritz is going to be called for the offensive foul, bringing that arm up, trying to create some space. No, that's going to be called on Horseman setting the screen.
I was going to say, I think they got it on the screen, but I'm normally wrong when it comes to who they're calling fouls on. I prove that every game, so I always wait to confirm later on.
Speaking too soon.
Oh, there was a travel.
I believe that's 8 turnovers now on the Lady Rustlers. They got a hot start with 7 or 5 points early from Callie Runke. 4:04 mark, Coach Aker takes his timeout with the Lady Warriors trailing 7-0. And we went on a 7-point run there in a hurry in about 70 seconds to tie it up. And it's been a 16-0 run since then with Allison Cox basket there to
signature baseline drive from the right side. There's a shot blocked cleanly. Fritz had her shot blocked by Wordle.
She's going hard to the hole, misses. And right there for the rebound was Blasdell. So Winter's streak stops at 16. 16-9 now at the 7-minute mark of the second quarter. Lady Warriors with a 7-point lead. All 5 starters back on the floor for them. Cox, Fritz, Horseman, Halverson, and Vollmer. Fritz baseline tries to wrap it back for Horseman, and it's going to be off of one of the Lady Rustlers. Kind of a dangerous pass there.
Yeah, I saw what she saw, but tougher to actually execute than you would think when you're down there like that.
A lot of times, especially this group of girls in particular, they seem to be almost pass first and shoot first at times.
Yeah.
And that's generally not a bad thing, but
right.
There you go, another nice pass. Cox leaves for Horseman, misses the shot. But just an example of what I was just saying there.
Right.
Not scared to try to make that extra pass and get the easier shot. Nice move by Blasdell down there on the block. She's got a size advantage on Horseman, just got that hip around there and was able to finish 16-11 now. Wild shot by Halverson, shouldn't have took that one. And
she kind of fell forward or kind of put her body into a defender there and kind of got her off balance, and she just threw it up, falling forward.
Beckett gets away with a step there. And who's that? Number 30, Katie Fernald. She's an 8th grader in the ball game.
Wardell's 3 was missed. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds.
This Miller team could be one to keep an eye on here in a couple years. They get some of these younger girls look like pretty decent ball players. Just get some experience. They're certainly taking their lumps this year, but something to build on anyway. Nice give and go.
Very quick out of the hands of Horseman. She no more than caught it, and it was up. But
Wardell again. She's a scrappy kid. That Shaylee Wardell.
Going to get her on the offense.
Not scared to mix it up. And she, when she gets the ball, she's hustling. She's a junior for the Lady Rustlers. 16-11, the score, 5:41 to go here in the second quarter. Kocher will inbound to Cox. Kocher comes into the ball game for Horseman. Cox with it up top, goes right side. Now back to the center. All of a sudden that opens up. Floater misses. And it's going to be off of Miller.
Yeah, Vollmer came up to set that screen. She just kind of rolled and went the opposite way, and that lane parted seas.
Yeah. Yeah, I see McLaughlin.
Fritz a little strong with her pass to Cox.
But Betsy was just showing me the schedule. They played in that McLaughlin team tough. McLaughlin handled Todd County last night by 16 points, something like that. So
Interesting little side note. Another whistle and a foul. That one going to be called on Fiala, I believe. Oh, she's not even up. She out there. It must have been on Gladstone.
Yep. And that's going to put him in the bonus, is it not?
It should.
So Vollmer will shoot the 1-and-1. For the Lady Warriors at the 5:09 mark here in the second quarter. 16-11 is the score. First free throw for Bailey is up and good. No, it missed. Looked perfect online.
Good thing it's not been coming down to a game of free throws.
Yeah.
Ladies
We are
far from knocking them down tonight.
3, what are we, 1 for 5? Does that sound about right?
Yeah, Fritz missed 3.
3, yep.
She missed 1. It's probably pretty close.
Inbounded here. 5:03 mark. Cross-court pass to Knox, and that was a really nice play.
Yeah.
Knox knocks down the tray. Say that 3 times fast. 16-14 the score. Miller cutting into this lead. Nice shot by Fritz. High arcer misses, and it's run down by the 8th grader, Katie Fernholz.
Yeah, it's their second 7-point turnover there.
And that was Knox called for the carry. Chloe Bartles was coming up on her from behind in a hurry.
Gets her second 7-point run here.
Hey, Jigston, we need to stop talking about runs drill. Frazier with the ball up top. Frazier gives to Kocher down in the corner to Cox. Head fake, baseline move, off glass, misses, tips it out, and it's going to be off of Allison. We'll head it the other way, Lady Rustlers ball. Action coming up this week for the Lady Warriors. They play Crow Creek at Crow Creek on Thursday night, and then there is a boys-girls doubleheader on Saturday. Actually, there will be 6 games on Saturday with C teams and junior varsity teams. Action gets going at 2 o'clock with the C games. First varsity game should be around 6 o'clock or so, I'm assuming. Actually, about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, a little bit early. A little bit earlier start there for the Eagle Butte teams. Knox missed everything on her 3 attempt down here, so it sails out of bounds, and the ball will be to the Lady Warriors. There's Frazier getting her knocks in the lane.
Carly Beckett was going to make sure that layup was not good. And you know what? If you're going to foul.
That's what they're taught.
Yep.
You know, you're going to foul them, make sure that they're not going to
Get
make
your
the
money's
shot.
worth. So Frazier will go to the line. Let's see if we can improve our free throw percentage a little bit here.
Not on that one.
That's a no.
4:04 to go here in the second quarter. 2-point game. Frazier at the line, seeing if she can make 1 of 2 here.
Good balance in scoring from the Lady Warriors. Fritz with 4. Horseman's got 3. Vollmer 3. Bartles 2. Kocher 2. Now 1 for Frazier. Runke down in the corner to Fiala. That's Beckett with it up top. Ooh, poor pass, but somehow Fernholz comes out of there with it, and the 8th grader knocks down a bucket on a layup, and 17-16, the lead is cut to 1.
Bob, if I was going to ask you to pick out the 8th grader on the court for Miller, I don't know as if I'd pick her out first.
Kocher knocks down a timely 3. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the Beckett girl there at the point at number 14, she's a good-looking little ball player thus far. So future here.
Knox dishes it to Fernholz, and a foul going to be called.
So 20-16 is the score at the 3:11 mark.
That'll put them into the bonus. Chloe Bartles picks up her first on that last one.
That free throw is short, and Bartles comes out of there with the rebound. Back to Kocher.
Nice
move, baseline, layup missed.
Use your left hand. Like to see that one go in. Oh, there had to be a travel there. Yep.
So Knox called for the travel. I think that's 11 turnovers now for the Lady Rustlers. Frazier will bring the ball up the court, setting your lineup quickly. Cox has the ball. The three-pointer is way long, but Bartle's able to grab it. So there's a wild 3, high off the glass, misses, and Knox with it. Cox, Kocher, Frazier, Horseman, and Bartles on the floor for the Lady Warriors. Fernholz has it up top at the key there. Back to Knox. Down in the corner to Beckett. Runke has it. She squares up for the 3, misses, and Kocher with the rebound. Up to Bartles. Cross court to Cox. She'll go to the hole. Right-handed layup on the left side and makes it. So 22-16, Lady Warriors extend that lead 5 quick points after Millard cut it to 1. We're at the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 22-16 Lady Warriors lead.
Fernholz.
I can see why the 8th grader's on the varsity roster.
Absolutely. Impressive young lady so far.
Frazier over to Kocher. And she is going to be fouled. It'll be 1-on-1 opportunity. That one is going to go on Fiala. I believe that's going to be her first. Lady Warriors with 7 fouls. And that's the 9th team foul, so all fouls will be free throw opportunities unless it's a player control foul. Oh, I thought she was going to pop that from 18. 1-and-1 missed. Lady Warriors have been struggling at the line here thus far in the first half. 22-18 is the score. That's Beckett with it on the wing. Up top to Runke. Over to Knox. Beckett in the corner has trouble getting a hand on it, but makes the catch in the corner. She goes to the middle, nearly stolen there by Frazier. Good defense by the Lady Warriors in that 2-3 zone. Knox to Fernholz, high post, back to Knox. Three-pointer straight away.
Good.
Rolls it in.
2 steps out, she makes it.
Her second 3 of the second quarter, 22-21 again. Frazier, she goes baseline, gets in trouble, back to Horseman, squares up from 8.
Shot.
And nice shot by Kylie.
Under a minute to go here, back to 3-point lead for the Lady Warriors.
24-21. Runke has it on the wing. Knox up top. Over to Beckett on the wing. She squares up from 18 for the shot. In and out. Horseman rebound. Off to Frazier. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. She's going to set up for the 3 at the top of the key. Off the back of the rim. Misses. Scramble for the ball. Shay Knox is going to come out of it with the Lady Rustlers.
Shot clock is off.
Steal by Kocher. Got a country conference feel going here. She's going to fall down, lose the ball. Now Fernholz the other way. Hits Runke. Bartles there, defends, and stops that layup. Now we go the other way with 12 seconds to go. Bartles has it into the corner to Vollmer. Back to Frazier. She goes to the middle, and she's going to be fouled with 3.5 seconds to go. That was quite a lobby or a volley here.
Yeah, I'd call it a volley.
Yeah.
No scoring, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that last one, Kosher was wide open for a 3 there, but not a bad choice at all for Frazier to take a drive. Unfortunately, the struggles do continue from the free throw line.
15 feet's kind of a dead zone here for the Lady Warriors here in the first half. Second free throw for Frazier.
LeCompte, Hollenbeck,
and
Halverson back in for the final 3.5 seconds here.
Knocks down that last free throw, 25-21. Runke with the long 3. That's online. Oh!
Hit the bottom of the net, just didn't pass through the iron.
So 25-21 is your halftime score. We will be back in about 8 minutes for second half action here from the Winter National Guard Armory as the Winter Lady Warriors lead the Miller Lady Rustlers in basketball action. You're watching and listening to coverage of your Winter Lady Warriors on your home webcast, winterwarriorslive.com.
Lil Feller and Winter. Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Hey, sports fans, McDonald's and Winter Warriors Live have teamed up to present the Golden Arches Player of the Game. Each night after the game, go to the Winter Warriors Live page on Facebook. Winter Warriors Live page on Facebook. There you will find a post asking you to vote for the person you felt was the player of the game. Simply cast your vote by commenting with the player's name. All voting on each game's poll will cease 2 hours after the completion of the game, so don't waste a minute. Log in and vote. The winner of each night's vote will receive a complimentary value meal from McDonald's. McDonald's, Winter Warriors Live, and the Golden Arches Player of the Game. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. McDonald's is happy to sponsor the Warriors and Lady Warriors on Winter Warriors Live.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
Plan on brightening up your home or office atmosphere? Need to warm or cool down the environment in your space? Then stop down to 130 North Main Street in Winter, South Dakota to visit with Kutra Electric. Bob and his crew will shed some light with quality advice and direction on your next project. And when they see your vision for your next project, you can count on Kutra Electric's highly skilled team of professional servicemen to come in and get the job done in a fast and courteous fashion. And remember, we provide the same quality service for single light repair as we would for new construction or remodel. Kutra Electric remains committed to brightening the lives of the families of South Central South Dakota. So call us at 842-1510. We're a proud sponsor of all the Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
10 fingers, 10 toes. That's what the doctors look for when we're born. Most of us use our fingers each and every day and don't even think about it. In fact, I bet you're sending a text right now. Frostbite is a medical condition in which localized damage is caused due to freezing. Gross & Berg Implement wants you to keep all 10 fingers safe from frostbite this winter. Stop into any Gross & Berg Implement and pick up a pair of John Deere gloves and save 10%. After all, you have to text, right?
Pizza Hut has made pizza and breadsticks even more awesome because now they're together as one. And with these two amazing dipping sauces, it got me thinking, everything is better together.
May have a few wrinkles to work out.
2 times the flavor, 2 times the fun. Bring home the flavor with the Twisted Crust Pizza and 2 dipping sauces. Add a 2-liter Pepsi for $1. Only at Pizza Hut.
How's the wife?
She's good. It's good.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics, and we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service, and the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out on West Highway 18 in Winter for personal consultation.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Sassy Spurs Boutique at 121 East 2nd Street on the 4 Lanes has expanded. Stop in Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. or on Saturdays from 10 to 2 to check out our Western apparel and footwear for men, women's, kids, and infants. Sassy Spurs features Twisted X boots, hooey caps, wallets, and apparel, Cowgirl Tough and Be Tough apparel, Stetson and Resistol hats and Resistol apparel, and Corky's footwear. Need some bling to go with your new threads? Shop our expanding lines of jewelry, purses, belts, buckles, and boot polish. It's all available under one roof at Sassy Spurs on the 4 Lanes and ship.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockjen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Welcome back to the Armory in Winter. Bob Conant and Drell Tebrick bringing you tonight's ball game. Winter with a 25-21 lead. Drell, thoughts on the first half?
Well, we said it, during the first half. Miller, they got out. Winter just off to a tortoise pace to get things going. A few early turnovers and one and dones. Just no points available, and all of a sudden, Coach Aker calls that nice timeout, and they came out of that a brand new team, and we saw them kind of pour it on and play like we figured they would have been playing right out of the gates against this struggling Miller team, and then before we knew it, Miller went on another run of their own to get right back into the thick of things, and we were sitting at a 1-point game there for just a little while. And then Lady Warriors able to get a couple buckets right there towards the end and avoid that last-second three-pointer from Miller. We sit with the 4-point lead, so I don't know.
Kind of a tale of three runs, 7-0 for the Rustlers, 16-0 for the Warriors, and then 14-7 in the last few minutes here, or 13-7 for the Lady Rustlers. Cox, rebound, off glass, good. 6 for Allison. Good balance for the Lady Warriors in the first half. Fritz with 4, Horseman 5, Vollmer 3, Cox 4, Bartles 2, Frazier 2, Kocher 5 off the bench. And Vollmer is going to be called for a foul up top. Will be the first team foul for the Lady Warriors. 27-21 is your score, 7:26 to go in the third quarter. Early start here for the basketball game on a Saturday night. Again, this is a makeup game from the weathered out game Monday night. That is Blasdell with it, gets it on the wing over to Knox. Runke in the corner, looks at 3, changes her mind, up top to Wardell, back to Runke on the wing. Winner in that 2-3 zone. Wardell has it, back to Knox. Long 3, up, miss, and that'll be out of bounds. It'll go to the Lady Warriors at the 7-minute mark. Got some results up from the wrestling tournament in Aberdeen. Of course, you can switch over and watch that on Winter Warriors Live as well. But wrestling for third, we're going to be Wyatt Turnquist at 106. Trevor Peters, we know he lost his match, and he ends up fourth. We don't have results on Wyatt's match. Colby Curtis for third at 126. Wrestling for fifth will be Avery Gilchrist at 145. Jaden Schroeder, 195, and for seventh, Cole Turnquist at 182. Winners Caleb Brozick wrestling for the championship at 170. So good luck to our Warriors who are in seventh place as a team up in Aberdeen. That's Cox with the rebound coming the other way hard. Leaves for Sydney Fritz. Nice pass.
Yes. Found herself just a little bit too far underneath the basket there. Momentarily lost it and was able to sink that pass right into Sydney. And a great job of finish.
Coach Aker wants the pressure cranked up here. Winner on a nice run. Crazy shot, but rebounded there by number 50, Pulaski, and she's fouled by Fritz. So 2-shot opportunity for Pulaski. 6:14 to go here. Winner Lady Warriors with an 8-point lead.
Blasdell in a hurry didn't get rid of it. Probably not her area of the court to be shooting. It would be my guess.
That free throw is missed. Free throw is really one of the stories of the first half. Lady Warriors just 3 of 9 from the stripe. Need to improve that in the second half. There's a free throw made by Pulaski. So the score now 29-22. 6:12 to go here in the third quarter. Cox brings it up. All 5 starters back on the floor for the Lady Warriors. Fritz with it on the wing. Back up top to Cox. Allison looking to create. Cross court to Halverson. Back to Fritz up top. Finds wide open Horseman. Off balance shot missed. Blasdell with the rebound. Getting some good looks, just not good shots.
Yeah.
Off the good looks.
Right. Yeah, Horseman just buried deep underneath the basket. Kind of had to put herself in an awkward spot to shoot that one.
Cox with the steal. Hoop in the harm for Allison Cox. So she's off to a quick start here in the third quarter. See if that foul is going to be called on. Basket is good, and it's going to go against Shay Knox. That's going to be her third foul. Nice steal there by Allison.
Yeah, when your team is struggling, when your team's head's not right, who are you going to call on? Hopefully it's your seniors, and Allison's there for them time and time again. See some good play from her tonight.
So Cox started quietly in foul trouble, but she's got 9 in the game now. 5 here in the third quarter already. 5:32 to go. Lady Warriors up by 10 now, their first double-digit lead of the ball game, I believe.
I really have no clue what Shaylee Wardell seen on that one. There's absolutely nobody there. She just tossed it out of bounds.
Turnover for the Lady Rustlers. Katie Fernholz, the 8th grader who had a nice first half, she's into the ball game for the Lady Rustlers with Knox on the bench now with 3. Vollmer up top, off balance 3, misses. And Halverson hustles to grab the offensive rebound into the corner. Horseman, dangerous pass up top. Fernholz with the steal, but Fritz knocks it away. And Fernholz goes out of bounds and hits that wall hard. Kind of lost control. And she looks to be in some pain.
I think she wants to get up.
Yeah. I think we'll break for at least 30 here and recognize a few of our fine sponsors as they treat the injury here for Katie Fernholz. You're watching and listening coverage of your Winter Lady Warriors on your home webcast, winterwarriorslive.com.
You hear that sweet sound driving down the road? You know the one, Silent. WW Tire Service in Winter strives to deliver you a quality driving experience. They offer a huge selection of tires, ranging from Bridgestone, Firestone, Dayton, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Cooper, and more. But they're more than just tire sales. Their ASE certified technicians are able to care for all of your automotive needs. Batteries, belts, brakes, suspension repair, oil changes, wheel alignments, and much more. Their philosophy is simple. Never promise more than you can deliver, and all.
Fernholz able to get up and walk to the bench for the Lady Rustlers. Winner with the ball off that turnover. That's Cox with it, going to the middle. Kick back out to Fritz. Sydney penetrates now, puts a shot up from about 12, misses, and Beckett with the Keeter with the rebound to Wardell. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Winter Lady Warriors with a 10-point lead. Keeter has it on the wing, guarded by Fritz. Back to Keeter. Step, shoot, off glass, count it. Basket is good.
Foul after the basket on the ground, I think.
And it's going to be a foul against, I believe that's number 52.
Gladstone.
But the basket is good for Keeter. Yes, that goes on Blasdell. That's her second. Team second. So count the basket for Annie Keeter. And winner Bartles with the shot from the corner is good. Chloe with 6 on the night for the Lady Warriors. 34-24 the score at the 4-minute mark here. Wild pass, Sydney Fritz with the steal. To Cox, nice lead for Bartles, but too far ahead of her. And off of the leg, but Lady Warriors keep the ball. Horseman turnaround misses. Keeter with the rebound. And Wardell will bring it up for the Lady Rustlers. Winner in a man-to-man now.
Runke drives around Bartles.
And Fritz is going to be called for the push, not the over the back. Right, Jarrell?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
I saw a post on Facebook in regards to the 3 most commonly aired calls. And 3 seconds and over the back were 2 of those for sure. Runke knocks down that 17-foot jumper.
That's her second 3 of the night, if my memory serves
That was
me
a
at
2.
all. Oh, that was only 2.
Yep, she leads the way right now with 7. Kocher, she misses the 3. There's Runke with the rebound. Miller feeling a little bit of momentum maybe right now. Wardell with the ball on the wing. She centers it off on the side there to Fiala. She goes the hole wide open in the middle, puts a shot up, misses. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be off of the Lady Rustlers, I believe. Coach Aker wanting his girls to do a little bit of boxing out.
Don't let the ball go out of bounds. How about you grab it before it does? Go up there and get it.
Vollmer will take the wing or take the one here. Cox will come over to the wing. Bartles has it up top. Leaves for Allison. Wide open look from 3. Shot is up. That's good. Count it for Allison Cox. And after a slow start for Allison, she's having a strong third quarter here. 8 points, 12 in the game. 37-26 for the Lady Warriors.
That was a confident look from Allison too. She didn't even care where she got that ball at. She caught it and just put it up.
Nearly another turnover, but Chloe Bartles will be called for the reach. And Winter with 5 team fouls early here. If this game stays close, it'll be certainly be an advantage. Or pardon me, 4 team fouls. Certainly be an advantage for the Lady Rustlers to be into the bonus early.
2:34 remaining in the third.
Wardell with it up top. Wardell, Fiala, Keeter, Beckett, and Runke on the floor for the Lady Rustlers. Probably the most athletic team that they can put out on the floor. Runke goes to the middle. She loses it, but it goes right to Beckett. Takes a 16-footer air balls at Cox with the rebound. Lob up the middle, or lob up the court to Bartles. Shot missed. Battle underneath. Fiala with the rebound.
And Bob, I just have a problem with some of these quick shots. I mean, if they're smoking hot on their shooting percentage of the night, go ahead. But all too often, they don't wait for their team to get back. They put up a quick shot. It doesn't necessarily mean that it was a terrible shot to shoot, but they put up the shot so quickly that they'd have literally virtually no chance for a rebound on the offensive side of things. And it's easy for the defense to go back and get something created. Now, possibly if you're playing against a speedy team that's going to beat you down the court most times, you might have to cheat back a little bit and anticipate that transition. But a team like Miller, not have a lot of speed out there. There's just no reason.
Foul's going to be called against, is that on Kocher? Who's that called on? A lot of it boils down to just lack of boxing out. That's going to be called on Bartles. That's her third. Just got to box out.
Yeah, I mean,
plain and simple.
They'll shoot the threes, and they'll have at least a couple of players behind the person shooting the three.
Right.
Already backpedaling down the court.
How often do we see that shot go up and there's none of our feet in the lane?
Right.
So
Nobody going towards the basket. They're all going away from the basket. And
we'll keep it here during this timeout. 37-28 is your score. 1:13 to go here in the third quarter. 5 team fouls for the Lady Warriors, 2 for the Lady Rustlers. Winner with a nice third quarter here from Allison Cox. She has 12 points on the game. Sydney Fritz with 6, Horseman 5, Vollmer 3, Chloe Bartles with 4 on the game as well, and 5 off the bench from Gabby Kocher, 2 from Madison Frazier. Miller is being led in scoring. Wardell with 4, Runke has 7, Fernholz, the 8th grader, off the bench with 4, Keeter with 2, 6 for Shea Knox, and 4 for Blasdell. Tia Pulaski, the senior, with 1 point as well. Inbounding will be Beckett. She gets it to Wardell. Winner back in that 2-3 zone defense. Frazier, Bartles, Kocher, Fritz, and Cox. 3-pointer from the corner by Runke, missed. Frazier with the rebound. Up to Cox. She goes to the lane hard. Layup right side. Count it.
Nice job to dive inside at that last second to avoid contact and give herself a nice looking shot.
Be out of bounds off Kocher and stays with Miller. No, it'll be out of bounds off Miller. I thought Gabby got a hand on it. So turnover, Lady Rustlers. Winner with a chance to expand on this 11-point lead here. 39-28 the score, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter.
About a 13-second differential here between the shot clock and game clock.
Fritz backs to Cox. She's got the hot hand, right hand layup. You bet, count it. Big third quarter for Allison Cox.
Yeah, she's taken over.
She's got 10 in the quarter. Check that. She got 12 in the quarter. Wardell pulls it back out on the wing to Keeter. Baseline.
20 seconds left here for the Lady Rustlers to do something to close the quarter.
Beckett over to Wardell. 10 on the clock. Back to Beckett. Kicks to the corner. Fiala puts up a wild 17-footer wildly off the glass and count it. 41-30 the score. 2 seconds. Frazier with the pass with about a half second to go, and the shot is no good. I don't think it would have counted anyway. Nope. 41-30 is your score. We'll break for a minute and bring you back. You're watching and listening to coverage of your Winter Lady Warriors on your home webcast, winterwarriorslive.com.
Where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Welcome back to Winter. 41-30 heading into the fourth quarter here. Allison Cox had a huge third quarter with 12 points, kind of expanded things for the Lady Warriors. We had a 25-21 lead at halftime, so able to put a little distance there. Vollmer, three-pointer from the corner, misses. Back to Runke with the rebound for the Lady Rustlers. Bob Conant and Jarrell Tebrick calling the game for you here for WinterWarriorsLive.com. Wardell, long three, misses. Keeter saves it back, and she's going to be on the end line when she attempts to do so. Again, if you're just joining us, Winter got off to a really slow start. They were down 7-0 at the 4-minute mark. Then they went on a 16-point run to make it 16-7. After that, the Lady Rustlers with a nice finish to the second quarter, 25-21 at half, and then a real strong third quarter from Cox, 41-30. Nice finish there by Horseman. Nice feed from Cox.
Yep, come up and set the screen, rolled away to the basket. Nice delivery on the pass, keeps her momentum going towards the basket, and good finish.
7 on the night for Horseman. Beckett with it up top. Setting your lineup here for the Lady Warriors. You've got all 5 starters back on the floor. That's Halverson, Vollmer, Horseman, Fritz, and Cox. Wardell, Beckett, Keeter, Runke, and Fiala on the floor for the Lady Rustlers. That's Wardell, three-pointer from the wing, misses off a few hands. It's going to be last touch by Horseman and stays with Miller. Katie Fernholz coming back into the ball game. Looks like she's got a little tape, maybe a little contusion off of the contact with the wall there. Good to see her back in the ball game. Wardell with it up top. 6:39 to go here in the game. Winner with a 13-point lead. That's Fiala with it in the corner, back up top to Wardell. Cross court to Runke, baseline move, blocked from behind by Cox, and it will stay down here with Miller. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Fiala will trigger to Runke in the corner. Up top to Wardell. Wild three-pointer missed. Cox will get the rebound, and she's looking to push. Now showing a little patience. Back to Fritz. Sydney, three-pointer from the top. Boom! Atta baby, Sydney. Fritz with 9 on the ball game. Now she's going to get the steal. Oh, looks like foot on the end line. Good effort by Sid. Kind of, Keeter was overthrown. Fritz tried to get that steal, unable to come up with it. Shay Knox will come back into the ball game now. She's got 3 fouls. She'll come in for Fiala.
Yeah, I can get used to Sydney Fritz hitting those open threes. I know she's more than capable of doing it. Unfortunately, just haven't seen that a ton.
Not consistently.
Yeah, well, right. I should say it for sure on a consistent basis. I mean, she's pulled through and made some great threes and just great shots in general, but.
Speaking of threes, Shay Knox knocks one down for the Lady Rustlers. That's her third of the night. She's got 9 points, 46-33, lead back to cut to 13 now. That's Fritz with it up top. Back to Cox. Winner showing some patience. Vollmer with it. Back to Cox up top. Over to Fritz in the corner, or on the wing. Cox up top. Makes a move, goes there, and leaves for Halverson. Baseline shot is good. Haley Halverson with her first bucket of the night. Give Cox another assist. She's got to have 4 or 5 of those on the ball game here as well. And there's another steal. Allison goes and leaves for Halverson. Shot missed. Cox with the rebound. Turnaround off glass. Count it. Allison Cox can do no wrong in the second half for the Lady Warriors. 50-33. Timeout, Lady Rustlers. We're going to break for a minute and bring you back to the Armory.
Winter Regional Healthcare. Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
There's a new sheriff in the Wild West. Wild West Gas has now reopened under new management. It's the same old location, but with a new, fresh set of smiling faces, ready to welcome you each time you stop on by. Located at 865 West 2nd on the 4 lanes, Wild West Gas is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. and Sundays from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. As with any C-store sheriff, Wild West Gas is armed with the finest selection of beverages, snacks, and gas.
The Armory coming out of that timeout. Miller with the ball. Wardell brings it up, gets herself trapped, and back to Fernholz. That's Knox with it in the corner. Head fake goes to the middle. It blocked out of there by Sydney Fritz. Halverson comes up with at least for Cox. Allison's had a great second half here. She's got it up top. Again, the Lady Warriors showing some patience here, which is good to see. Cross court to Fritz. Vollmer with it up there. Back to Sydney in the corner. Over to Cox. Lady Warriors just kind of challenging Miller to come out of that zone and challenge him. Fritz, three-pointer. That's long, and it's going to be off of Miller. Be off of Shea Knox. Shot clock will reset as well, so 4:16 to go here. 17-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Cox spin in the middle off glass. Misses. Fernholz with the rebound. I thought that was in too.
I was going to say it had a chance.
Wardell aggressively goes to the hole, and Vollmer blocked the shot from behind. They're going to call the foul on her, though. I disagree, but my vote does not count. Wardell will go to the line. That's the third foul on Vollmer, and that shot is off glass, off to the side of the box.
And I don't know the officials probably like I should, and you're very well more informed with them than I am, but 2 out of the 3 here I haven't seen.
Yeah, unfamiliar faces. I know
right.
Gentleman here on the right side has done a lot of games here, but I don't recognize the other 2.
Which is nice to always get a little change in the striped shirts.
50-34 is the score. We're inside of 4 minutes now. Cox again just holding the ball, challenging him to come out. Kind of in a 2-3. Looks like now they switched up to a man. Cox in the corner. Halverson's shot. It's good.
Haley has a nice shot. She really does when she gets the ball.
4 in the quarter for Halverson, another assist for Cox as well. And there's Shea Knox with another 3. That's her 4th of the night. She's got 12. 52-37, Lady Warriors with a 15-point lead at the 3:20 mark here in the second half. Again, if you're just joining us in anticipation of this game getting started, it's almost over.
Yeah.
A little earlier start than normal with a Saturday night game. I think hoping to get the Miller people home a little better time on this makeup game as well. There's Cox, the middle right-hand layup. That's in and gets the shooter's touch, shall we say.
Sucked back in.
Timeout's going to be called by Miller. And we'll take a 30-second break and bring you back to the Armory.
Where will all your traveling needs to help you keep the peace on your next adventure. And just for the youngins, all students and student athletes receive half off on all their fountain beverage purchases in the Wild West. Wild West Gas is a proud supporter of Warrior and Lady Warriors Live Productions and wish them good luck in tonight's competition. And listen here, partners, stop in after the game with your game program and y'all will receive 10% off your in-store purchases. Woo, doggy.
Welcome back to the Armory. 54-37 the score. Again, kind of a light crowd tonight. Saturday night game. Not a lot of students. I think I counted 14 high school students in the student section, 7 of which are on their phones as we speak. Wardell with it. She's in trouble. And stolen there nearly by Vollmer. Scrum for the ball. More battle. Fritz with a big smile on her face ties up Fiala, or pardon me, Runke. And it'll stay at this end, rotating possession. Miller keeps. Fernholz inbounds. Long pass to Knox. And she and Horseman get tangled up. It's going to be off of Knox, out of bounds.
And if Horseman jumps for that one, she's easily got it. That ball really long, slow one hung up there. Lucky she didn't draw the foul, kind of getting there.
Kind of looked like an Aaron Rodgers.
I'll let you make that one.
Okay.
I'll let you make that one, Bob.
Jarrell's a big Broncos fan, so he's got a week of anticipation here. Bailey Vollmer's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Warriors. Haven't had to say that much here in the last 2.5 quarters, which is a good thing. Lady Warriors been taking pretty darn good care of the ball here. 54-37, again, your score. We're inside of 2.5 minutes. Runke brings it up. Knocks out of bounds off of her hands. Winner forces another turnover.
Yeah, I don't talk about too much personal things on here, but I can't resist being you brought it up. My lovely wife had scheduled our twin daughter's 1-year-old picture shoot / kind of family photo shoot down in O'Neill, Nebraska. Take a wild guess what day she scheduled that for, Bob. She did.
Oh.
But bless her heart, after a kind remark from myself, she got it switched, so it's a couple weeks after the Super Bowl now.
Keep her, Jarrell. Keep her.
Yeah.
Cox off the rebound, and she puts that one in off glass. Allison Cox with just an absolutely huge second half here.
Vollmer going to pick up a foul right at midcourt.
56-37 the score now. 1:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wardell will go to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. Winner in the bonus now. Vollmer's got 4. None of which I have marked. Wardell free throw misses. Cox with the rebound, of course. She'll bring it up, walk it up the floor. Fernholz will pick her up here at half court. Miller now in a man. Timeout. Coach Aker, he wants to get 5 substitutions. Nope, they'll be officials. Nope, Coach Aker is taking the timeout.
Yep, I think
we'll keep it here.
Yeah, no huddle needed. He just wanted to get his other girls in the game.
So he pulls his starters and brings in his essentially junior varsity team here. Sydney Hollenbeck, a junior. Hannah LeCompte, she's a sophomore. Coach, her freshman. Frazier is a junior, and Chloe Bartles is a sophomore. No, pardon me, Frazier's a sophomore too, right?
I think that's what you said, Bob. Or no, you did say she was a junior.
Kocher goes to the middle, misses, gets her own rebound, puts that back up. That's a miss as well. And rebounded there by number 20. That's Tiana Pulaski. She'll bring it up the floor for the Lady Rustlers. On the wing to number 10, Erin Monker, and she knocks down the 3 from the wing. 40 points now for the Lady Rustlers. 56-40 inside of a minute here. Frazier gives to Bartles. She goes to the middle, puts up the runner, makes it. Chloe's got 8 on the night, or 6 on the night, pardon me. Keeter on the wing to Brooke Sargent, who's going to be called for the travel. And 5 more coming in now for Coach Aker. And that will be Alexis Ritchie, Sam Schuyler, Sam Martz, Kayla Covey, and Kieran Meek with Red Sox.
You just never know, Bob. If I sent one of my daughters out with red socks, she'd probably kill me, but yet, clearly.
I don't know that my daughters have any socks that match. You'll get into that joy of parenthood here in the future.
I've heard about these things.
It causes me great stress. Free throw for Pulaski. 1-1 misses. Must be that basket, Jarrell, because they are 1 of 5 on that basket. We were 3 and 9 in the first half. Richie will bring the ball up the court. 40 seconds to go here. Richie, she's guarded up top by Moncor. Baseline Martz over to Meek. Up top to Skylar, over to Richie. Stolen, nearly stolen by Keeter. Good individual effort. Sam Skylar are inbound here. 23.8 seconds to go in the game, 14 on the shot clock. Meek has it to Richie. She's going to get stolen by Keeter. And she's going to be called for the travel. Off that steal, looking to make a layup. Shot clock will be off, 13 and a half seconds to go. Again, Miller's struggling here, winless on the season, but I think there's some brightness in the future for them. And the Lady Warriors are going to pick up a win that they needed here after a rough night last night against a really quality opponent. Richie will hold the ball, and that'll be the end of the ball game. 58-40 is your score. We'll wrap things up here real quick. Nice fourth quarter by Haley Halverson. A couple of assists from Allison Cox. 4 points for Haley to finish the night. Sydney Fritz with 9 and had a boatload of steals again tonight. Kylie Horseman with 7 in the ball game for the Lady Warriors. Bailey Vollmer with a quiet night offensively, just 3 points. Used to seeing Bailey up in that 14-15 range, but quiet night, but played good defense. Allison Cox, again, at 4 points at halftime. I got to add this up here. 10, 18 in the second half, so give her 22 on the night. And a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds, just a nice all-around game. Allison started the game with 2 fouls in the first 80 seconds and finished the game with those 2 fouls. Chloe Bartles, a nice game off the bench with 6 points, 2 for Madison Frazier, and 5 for Gabby Kocher to round out your scoring for the Lady Warriors. 3 for Erin Moncor off the bench for the Lady Rustlers. 4 for Shaylee Wardell. 7 on the night for Callie Runke. Katie Fernholz had a nice first half off the bench, 4 points. 12 for Shay Knox to lead the way for the Lady Rustlers. All of those coming on 3-point baskets. Megan Fiala with 2, Tia Pulaski with 1, and Tasha Blasdell with 4 to round out your scoring. So a nice win for the Lady Warriors, one they sure needed to get back, get some momentum going here, Jarrell.
Yeah, a good bounce back win for sure. I mean, I don't necessarily know if you can completely call it a confidence builder. The game that it was probably expected to be. In the end, it kind of did turn out to be more that way. But nonetheless, a great bounce back win after a really tough loss last night.
Win's a win.
Yep, absolutely. And a win needed for sure. Right now, sitting 4th in the region with a Todd County team that gave us fits here on our home court earlier in the season, and right behind us. And I'm talking by close to splitting hairs at this point. So every win very crucial at this point going forward for the Lady Warriors. But yeah, great win tonight.
Home court advantage. Those first couple rounds of region are going to be huge.
Right.
So if we can work our way up into that 2 spot, that would be a real blessing for this team. So, okay, wrapping things up here real quick. Should be a little bit of wrestling. If you want to switch over to WinterWarriorsLive.com's coverage of the Aberdeen Wrestling Tournament up there, Caleb Brozick going for the championship. You might be able to catch that as well. We were 7th in team points, and then coverage coming up this week. Lady Warrior girls Thursday have Crow Creek at Crow Creek, and then that doubleheader Saturday afternoon against Cheyenne Eagle Butte. So for Bob Connett and Jarrell Tebrick, thank you for joining tonight's broadcast of the Winter Lady Warriors and the Miller Lady Rustlers. Another win for the Lady Warriors. You've been watching and listening to coverage of your Winter Lady Warriors on your home webcast, WinterWarriorsLive.com. Good night.
I love my camo hat. Don't mind a little paint on my jeans. Yeah, I roll like that. I love driving my truck across the railroad track.